The Open Book Festival Workshop Week is back and takes place from the 5th to the 10th of June in Mowbray, Cape Town. Expert facilitators will spend 6 days sharing skills and tools that will leave you better equipped for your writing journey. And for the first time, they will be offering a workshop focusing on creative writing against gender-based violence. Belinda Musoke, who's the spokesperson for the Open Book Festival, joins us now for all those details. A very good afternoon to you, Belinda, and some exciting things that are set to take place at this particular festival. But I want us to unpack this idea of writing around gender-based violence and why it was so important to create a workshop or some form of learning that focuses specifically on this topic.
Thank you very much for having me. We have facilitated this workshop as some form of healing to survivors that have gone through very traumatic experiences. And we feel in a world where there's just so much happening around, it's very helpful to be equipped with tools to be able to cope with that kind of trauma.
So with that, tell us a broad sense of the event and some of the things that will taking place over the 6 days and why it's so important that a festival of this nature exists anyway. I mean, over the last few days, we've been reporting about the reading for comprehension levels of people in the basic education stage is really bad, the writing and reading for comprehension. And so one would be like, well, festivals of this nature are absolutely crucial then.
Yeah. It's very interesting you should mention that. We piloted our very first youth festival in March this year, and we had facilitated a couple of kids storytellers to go to libraries and schools and read for the kids, and also to encourage reading at a very young age. So now we piloted Workshop Week last year for the first time, and it had gained so much interest, and we got very positive feedback, people asking for workshops to run for longer and just to provide a platform where they can hone their skills as writers, and for beginner writers as well, for them to just share skills in and amongst themselves and in a group. So it was very important that we open this platform for them.
Are you finding, the writers that you're engaging, that there is still an appetite to write and create stories and poetry? We live in an instant gratification world where things have changed and technology has taken over everything that we do. Are people still having the appetite to sit down and pen something meaningful that could be shared with the world?
I believe we are inherently storytellers. So we are trying to bring back that human element to tell stories. And we have open mic sessions, and we will have an open mic session at the end of the festival. And it is something that generally gains a lot of interest. And we do have poets that are able to share in and amongst themselves.
And I suppose it also explores the different ways in which these works can be shared. It's no longer the traditional hard copy book or poetry that you would be doing, that there are different platforms at which people can access the work that's created during and after this particular festival. Tell us about those opportunities that exist for writers who create work that they'd like to share with others beyond themselves.
So we've got the Red Wheelbarrow open mic session on the 9th. This will be an opportunity where anyone who has written anything is able to share. We'll have headlining poets as well who will be performing. We've got Vangile Ganjo, Stacey Hardy, who will be the headlining poets, for them to also encourage people to share.
Yeah, no, definitely. Thank you very much. It's a pity that it's taking place in Cape Town, and I'm all the way here in Johannesburg. Would have enjoyed that particular festival. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon. That is Belinda Musoke, who's the spokesperson for the Open Book Festival.